Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day.
We won't stop. We will not stop.
The sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now
See
I
this?
know.
How you cannot go
Baby,
here?
baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me it's right.
Neighbors and the
When you
community
came to me,
compelled
who
to
are
scour
you?
the area.
It's you, yeah, boy.
Where does the fault lie on you?
Hey family, we are in the building and we are back on. It is June, you guys. June. Let me see who's in the building. Let me see. Zena's in the building. Valerie's in here. Melody, how you doing, Melody? Nancy is in the building. Shirley Stockdale says popcorn. Okay, you guys, let me share something with you before we get off into the topic today. We are still talking about Christopher Gregor. We're going to be talking about what's going on, what done happened, and everything. You guys, I'm feeling great right now. It is June, and I am feeling like 100. I haven't been feeling 100 before. She said, I got in early. Yes, you did. Now, Tina Powers is in the building. Hey, I see my mod up in the house. Ruby is in the building. Zena Turbert. Yes. Nancy LaRose. Crystal Powers is in the building. How you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Melody, how are you doing? Tina, how are you doing? Ruby, how are you doing? You guys come on in here. I'm starting to feel better again about just everything in life, you know. Oh, it's been a one whole year. So you guys are going to start seeing my face again. My face going to be back in the place again. Not, you know, hey, I'll just say, you know, whatever. So we're going to kick it up a notch. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I could do it today. I could do it right now if I want, but I'm still upstairs. But I'm going downstairs because we got a lot of stuff out of the basement, and I was like, oh, it's so cluttered down here. I just don't even feel great. But I'm doing good. I mean, everything is going back into its original state as far as myself. I'm feeling good. Made a lot of decisions what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, and all of that. But you guys, so if you don't know, when anybody comes in, please let them know. We're going to have our Christmas giveaway July. I don't know what day it's going to be. It's the end of July. I want everybody to know that it doesn't matter whenever we come on, starting not today, but starting from here on out until the end of when we get ready to have our Christmas giveaway. First 3 people, no matter what, we had stipulations before, but no matter what, the first 3 people come in, get the popcorn tickets for free. All first 3 people get the popcorn giveaway. You get the popcorn ticket. You get the popcorn ticket. Usually, hey Sanja, I want everybody to know. I just kind of was like, we're getting close to it. I don't know if everybody will know this, but the first 3 people that come in, I know today is the first time we come in on June. So I was like, what can we do until July? That gives you 2 whole months, because you got all of June and 90% of July. That if I don't care if we're 4 hours, we're 10 minutes before, anytime we come on, the first 3, anytime. I know, you guys, we make changes as we go. But I want people to get some chances to get in there and get some tickets, because this is our free giveaway. There's money. We're just doing money. We're not doing, well, we do got like maybe 3 or 4 gift cards, but we're doing cash apps. It's going to be right then and there. It's like cash app. Well, if I got your cash app, I can be like, okay, where's your cash app? Let me see. Boom. Did you get it? Well, some people send me the cash app and some people haven't. And I don't know. Do we start today? We can start today, Zena, because I think you came in and you said popcorn. I think you're the only one. Let me see who said popcorn. Shirley Stockdale said popcorn. We can start today. We're starting in June. And we're going to do this until we run out of tickets. And we've got plenty of tickets here. So if I can get 2 more people to say popcorn, then they will get it. But I got Shirley Stockdale. She said popcorn. Who's Shirley Stockdale? Shirley Stockdale. She said popcorn. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and start today. So I got Shirley Stockdale. She said popcorn. Let me see who else. Anybody else? We just starting this. Every time we come in, the first 3 will get it. Let me see anybody else say popcorn. If you ain't said popcorn, say it now. Shoot. Let's get it. Let me see. I'm asking now, can we have our Christmas in July at night so I can be a part of the group? Yes, we will have it at night, a day that I'm off work. We will do it. She said, Cash App. Yes, I did. Zena, I didn't see you say popcorn. Zena, let me see. You said, yes, you did, but where is it? Because you said everything but popcorn. I'm going back so I can look. Because I was reading. I'm going all the way up. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Zena said, good evening. Zena said, hey, SP. Shirley said, popcorn. I wasn't going to start today, but you asked, and then you didn't say popcorn. I'm looking at everything else. Corey will be going to court soon. Yes. Let me see. Do we start today? You didn't even, she said, yes, I did. No, Zena, you didn't even say popcorn. Valerie said popcorn. Valerie, you gonna ask and say, yeah, I said it. Girl, you didn't even say popcorn. So, Valerie Montgomery, she got the popcorn. Pop, pop. And let's see, who else? Congratulations. And Nancy. Sanja Watts say popcorn. So Valerie and Sanja Watts. Sanja Watts came in here late and she still said popcorn. Y'all see? Y'all never know. And then Nancy did. So our three is Shirley Stockdale, Valerie Montgomery, and Sanja Watts. She said, I did. She said, popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. She said, I got you, Sanja Watts. Melody said, popcorn. She said, me, yep, yes, you. I said it. I got you, Sanja Watts. Then Ruby gonna say it. She said, I did, yep. I was number one. You, Zena, where? I did say it. Girl. Hold on. I said, good evening, everyone. Popcorn. Okay, hold on. Let me look. You did. Oh my God, you did. You said good evening, everyone. Popcorn. Hold on. I'm gonna give it to you. You did. You said good evening, everyone. Popcorn. Zena said I did. See y'all. Okay, Zena, I got you on there. Okay, Zena, your number is 7929790. Shirley, your number is 7929789. Valerie Montgomery, your number is 7929788. Sanja Watts, your number is 7929787. If I gave somebody something, I just don't go back on my word. If I made the mistake, I made the mistake. So we got 4 winners today. But, because it ain't a problem. We can do that. So, yes, she said it right there. She was the first one come in and she said popcorn. Yes, she did. She did. And then Shirley Stockdale said popcorn. And then I'm going down. And I'm making sure because she said something and then she said popcorn. So I just read the first word. That's why I didn't see it. Sorry, Miss Zena. I am so sorry. And I'm looking. She say, and then do we start today? Yes, I did. And then Valerie said it right there. And then Sanja Watts said it. And then Nancy LaRose said it. Sanja Watts said it again. Tina Power said it. She said, I said popcorn, I got you. Melody said it. Okay. She said, okay. So we all good? Okay. Cutoff is now. I am going to put in on here. That's it. We're all good, right? We don't normally get 4, but we got 4 in there. We can't just give everybody popcorn. Yeah, we got 4 winners because I made the mistake. Because I shouted out 3 people. And Zena was like, I said it. Hey, be bold. If you said it, I'm like, let me go back and look again. Okay, you guys, I know I came on here early, and then that's going to trick some of you guys because you guys know I don't like to be late. I'm never late at work. Well, knock on wood. I haven't been late, and I'm not trying to be late. And that's just something that I work on with myself and everything. But you guys, I got some information, and it's good information. It's from the horse's mouth. Now, I didn't talk to her personally, but I found a site where Corey's mother, Brianna, back when all of this happened, I did not know how this woman went to bat for this child. I'm going to give her all shout out kudos to this mother. You know, here's the thing. Okay, we're just gonna put the elephant in the room because we ain't tripping. We ain't tripping. Everybody do what they do. Everybody does things not accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So let me put my glasses on because if I ain't got my glasses, I can't read nothing. So anyway, she said, I told you. Yes, you did. So this mother, when all of this happened back in 2021, this mother, she showed up at the police station. She was showing up with signs. She had her friends out there. They wanted justice. They wanted him, in jail. They wanted him charged. This mother went 100. She started a Facebook, Justice for Corey. And that's why I knew that this woman didn't have anything to do with it. I mean, it wasn't even side-eyeing this woman, to be honest with you. We never did even side-eye her. Because, usually everybody looks guilty until we get the story. So I'm going to share with you guys some of the things we didn't know that happened prior to this, because the whole story is more important than just the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Because some people think that, okay, I just want to know the results. We want to know the whole story. Why? Because it helps other people. Now, check this out. If you guys did not know, this mother been claiming this, not just because of court, claiming she was 16 when she got pregnant by Christopher, right? So, check this out. This is her story, and this is verbatim. This is what she said. This is not what I'm saying. She said she had a party. At the age of 16, she had a party. Her friends brought friends. One of her friends brought Christopher to the party. Now, we don't know what happened at this party. They were doing a little drinking or whatever. One of these Sweet 16 parties. And guess what? He did the R. He R'd her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she was drunk. Or maybe, she wanted it. But she was underage. She really can't consent to something, whether she's drunk or not drunk or whatever. Loose or not loose. Fast or not fast. She's 16. And here's this 21-year-old man. Christopher was 21 when he went to this kid party. I call it a kid party because my grandson is turning 16. Hold on now. You know what I'm saying? And somebody come to me and say, I'm pregnant by your grandson. Hold on. He can't even consent. So what you telling me? So this man should have been arrested immediately. But nevertheless, maybe you know how girls are. And I'm not going to say, because I felt I was with an older man when I was only 14. Yeah, I was. Then you couldn't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's what they do. They do stuff like that. And so she probably felt like she deserved it, or she was chasing him, or she had Google eyes for him. But that's what girls do. They have Google eyes for, this guy, and he's cute, and he's older, and he's got a car, and he's got maybe a job, and he can buy candy and things of that nature. But anyway, he raped her, and whether he raped her or not raped her, it happened. She got pregnant. So we wasn't there, so we can only take her word for what she said. He raped her. But the one thing that I like, if you said this prior to all of this, I can believe you more. If you told one of your friends, I can believe you more. See, like when I got with my older guy, which is my daughter's dad, I told my girlfriends, hey, he wouldn't take no for an answer. I felt like I'm responsible for that because look, he's older. I know he's older. I didn't lie about my age. And things happen, You play around with fire, you get burnt. even though I'm still young and still a kid, they're taking advantage of that. And women sometimes think, well, I'm responsible. Whether you are or you're not, you're still not, you still not can consent. I mean, you can say yes all you want. It doesn't mean anything because you're underage. You still can't. But the guy be like, well, she said yeah. So, or she was drunk. Or, hey, she's hitting, she's looking good. Of course, when you're young, that young, you're just now filling out. You're blossoming to a young woman. And these men know that. That's what they want. They want something that ain't never been touched. They want to make sure they with somebody that don't know what they doing, so they can feel inferior and superior to you. You just lay there and they'll do the rest, and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, they're introducing something to you you know nothing about. So you don't know if you did it right, wrong. You don't even know what the heck's going on and all this other stuff. But nevertheless, it happens to the best of us. Don't it? It does. Anyway, you guys, she got pregnant by this man, 21 years of age, and she told him she was pregnant. And guess what? He told her to get an abortion. He told her to get an abortion. Maybe he thought she was lying because, we do play those games. I say we, as in me. I did that. I told somebody I'm pregnant and wasn't. Just so, they can, give me some money or whatever. And, hey. But it didn't work out for me. The guy was like, you're not killing my baby. Girl, I had to get rid of that nut. He thought he never, and we play those. We do that. We've done. I don't know how many of you guys ever done that, but yeah, I've done that before. When I was a kid, I played a lot of games. But anyway, let me share with you some of the things that Mother Brianna, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, Brianna, Bree, they call her Bree. Anyway, she said that she was raped and she conceived Corey, and she told Christopher that she was impregnated, and he told her to get an abortion. She said no. So she went ahead and had the baby. And the baby, he would sometimes come by. So he knew he had this child. He knew there was a child. He knew the child's name, but he was not in this child's life. Every blue moon, and you know how many times there's a blue moon? Maybe once every 6-7 months or something like that. He come by and look at the baby. It really didn't have nothing to do with the child. He just knew that he had a child out there, but it was not substantiated that he was truly the biological father by DNA. That was not substantiated yet. So what happened was, you guys, when I get the whole story, I love to share it with you because I listened to this young woman early this morning. I found her live, then I found another live, and then I found another live. So I add everything together so I can tell you the story by her words, not my words. This is the mother. So then she and I did invite her to come on, and if she comes on, you'll see my face and you'll see her face. So I gave her my number and everything. If she wants to come on, Brianna, if she wants to come on, we'll be on here doing a collab or whatever. She really haven't been doing too much of that. But nevertheless, so Christopher was now coming to the house every blue moon. She said maybe 2 or 3 times. He really wasn't in this child life, but he came through. So he knew he had this child. So what she did, Brianna did, times get hard. She went to the SRS. I don't know if they call it that in New Jersey, but that's when you get social services help, resources, and all of that, where you can get a check. You know, you can get food stamps, you can get welfare, you can get low income houses, you can get LEAP, you can get help on your bills and things of that nature. We all know about it. And you got a child, so you know they know women are left with children and they may not have a place to stay, or they may not can pay. You know, they working and they're young, and they got the full responsibility of this kid, whether she's with her mother or whatever. She needs help. She needs formula. She needs Pampers, and she's young. You know, whether she's young or old, she needs this help. So you know, our government has these programs and for this government assistance. So she went and applied for some government assistance, and you know the information they gave her, you know, you have to tell them the truth. You got to tell them who the daddy is. You got to tell them, you know, because you're young, you know, who's the daddy, how'd you get pregnant, blah 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 blah. And so they give her a check. She's receiving this check. So what do the government do? You know what the government do? The government goes after the guy and say, look, we're giving her money for your child, so what you got to do is pay us our money back. So child support, automatic. If you don't want the man to have to pay child support, you don't know who the father is, or you can't remember, or you don't give him a name, or you don't know the name, or whatever, or you tell him, you know, you don't know what happened. But she told them Christopher's name. His name is Christopher Gregor. He's the father. So she knew who the father was of her child. She didn't have to sit there and guess. I think it's Tommy, and I think it's Billy. She said, no, it's Christopher. Christopher Gregor is the father of my child. So they went to Christopher Gregor. I don't know why I want to call him Geiger, you guys. Anyway, and I don't know, I've been having that name in my mouth for a long time. Geiger. It's Gregor. So anyway, they went to Christopher and they said, look, you got a child over here. We're helping the mother support this child, so you pay child support. So they you know, he was working as a teacher, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm gonna share something with you guys that y'all don't know. So he lost his job, and it wasn't because of the child support. She said he lost his job because he's not supposed to be around children. And I'm thinking to myself, hold on. Why is he not supposed to be around children? I would love to ask her that question. Is it because of her being 16 and pregnant? But why is it that he lost his job because he's not supposed to be around children? She didn't go into any, full disclosure of that information of why he's not supposed to be around children. But I heard it from the horse's mouth. I would like to, understand why he's not supposed to be around children. But nevertheless, because we didn't hear nothing terrible about Christopher. She said, what? I missed that one. Yeah. So she did a live with another female that lost her kid. So she was explaining some stuff. So I'm like, okay, I didn't even have to take the note. That red flag came and I was like, what is she talking about? But yeah, he's not supposed to be around children. Anyway, she said she believed that his parents, when they did a blood test, because, he must have said, that's not my kid. She's lying. I ain't touched that girl. And so, you know what the government do? They say, hey, you do the blood test or we take it and you'll never know. And that's what they do. So, he took the blood test, found out, guess what? 99.9% you are the father, Christopher. You are the father. So it was already established that he is the biological father. No ifs, ands, or buts. If you guys was wondering that, we got the DL, we got the down low information. He is the biological father by blood test. Okay? So that was established. And I'm glad that she let that be known. So then she said when he figured out that he was a father, it was, he still really wasn't in the child's life. But the minute that they took child support from this man, that's when he wanted visitation rights. Okay? Now, I'm going to share something else with you, Valerie, that you didn't know. Well, they hid the rap sheet. They probably must have did hid that rap sheet. So then, Corey, he had a visitation without the mother being there. Because, the judge just automatically said, this man needs to be in this child's life, and this, that, and the other. And so, he gets visitation rights. So he comes and he picks up Corey, and he takes him to his home or whatever. I don't know where he take him or whatever. She said the very first visit, Corey came home with a busted lip and blood on his shirt. The very first visit. The very first visit. You guys, I cannot make this up. This is what the mama said. I kid you not. Oh my God. Red flags forever. So, what did mama do? This is why I give her all props as a mother. I really do. I don't care if she was on, meth, crack, whatever she was. I don't care. The baby came home at the age of 4 with a busted lip and blood on his shirt. And he stopped at the end of the street, the driveway, and let the kid out. And the kid come running in the house. He didn't stop and say, hey, look here, Bree. He was on the swing. It got a little bit, terrible, whatever, or he went down the slide. We were playing some kickball. He let the kid out at the street, and the baby ran up to the house, and like a mama, she's still mama now. Oh, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I hate that, she had a substance abuse problem. I hate that. But she was trying her best to take care of this baby. She was. I can't even say, I know people going to say, but SP, she was on drugs, and you know what? I don't hide the elephant in the room. I don't hide it. It is what it is. And sometimes when it is what it is, I know we put our head down and think, but I tell you what, this mother here, I give her all kudos. I really do. I really give her kudos, because guess what? When Christopher brought that kid back to the house, the very first visit, she took that child directly. She called the police. 100. She called the police right then. Hey, hold on. He coming home with a busted lip. Let me call the police, and she told it. She said, he came home with a busted lip. The father didn't tell me what happened. He just dropped the kid off at the street and this, that, and the other. Now, you would think, okay, the police go ask him what happened. So they go to Christopher's house and they ask Christopher. Okay? They say, what happened? Because the baby came home with a busted lip. The baby say, Corey said, Tina, are you listening? Tina Powers, are you listening? Because I was on the phone with you this morning and we was listening to some stuff. But I had to go lay down because I was getting sleepy. That baby is Christopher's. Yeah, that baby is Christopher. But, Okay, so the police, she calls the police and tell the police the baby came home with a busted lip. The father didn't tell me nothing. The baby tells the mama, check this out. He slapped this baby in the mouth. He popped the baby in the mouth because the baby said a cussing word. I cannot make this up. Those are details. Did you guys hear what I said? I said what I said. The baby said, Corey said, he hit me in the mouth because I said a cussing word. Did y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat because y'all ain't listening. I guess I'm back, and y'all hating now. Y'all hating. Y'all better go on here and support a sister. Is you in the building? Is you in the building? I don't know. Anyway, nevertheless, Valerie, thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Valerie Montgomery. I love you. Thank you. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Soldier Girl. Thank you. Thank you, Zena. Thank you. Go ahead and support a sister. I'm telling you. She said, the mother, Brianna, said the baby told her he hit the baby in the mouth because the baby said a cussing word. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, KMB. So the police goes over to Christopher's house because remember, Christopher's staying with mama and daddy. And Christopher tells them that they were playing soccer and Corey got in the way and he accidentally kicked this baby in the face. He accidentally kicked this baby in the face. The mama, yeah. And I'm going to tell you something. Oh, Soldier Girl, judging. Oh, my goodness. Let me put this word down because I got to share something with you guys. You don't know, but now you're going to know. I'm going to share something with you. And you guys just watch for it because I guarantee you it ain't over yet. Everybody all happy, kiki, and they happy, kiki, they happy. But and this judge over this case, he didn't rule that he was found guilty. The jurors did. So you'll wait and see. So anyway, he said it was an accident and that settles that. So Christopher's father, are you guys listening? Come on, let's go there. Everybody was like, Christopher's dad really loved this kid. Christopher's dad, he should have been the father. Christopher's dad is a piece of crap, like Christopher's mama is a piece of crap. Come on, because guess what he told the police? Christopher's dad, because he's a trooper. See, I'm telling you guys. He gonna say, yeah, that's what happened. It was an accident, because I seen it. Now, hold on. Why did I say he's a POS? I said he's a POS because the baby said he smacked him in the face because he said a cussing word. You think that baby lying? You think the baby lying, or do you think Christopher's dad said he seen him accidentally kick him in the face? Because he's a trooper. He's a ex-police officer, state trooper. So, you know what? They was like, okay, we're going to take your word for it. We're just going to take your word for it. That's what happened. You guys, this woman said, Brianna, Corey's mother, said that every day, every time when he had a visit, the baby was coming home with bruises. That's why she kept going to him. She said had she known that if she filed for some assistance, they was going to make this visitation appropriate where they have to do it, she wouldn't have went there. And then the state jumps in it. That's why my mother always told me, she was like, don't let them get in your business, honey. Don't do that. Because once they get in, they won't let you go. And then now it's your child, and then now you got to take this child over there. That's how. But here's the thing. The dad, Christopher, I guess it was kind of like when my ex was paying child support. He didn't want nothing to do with the kid. He didn't care if he seen the kid or not see the kid. But when they started taking child support, and I never was on government assistance, I filed it because I believe you are a part of this child's life. And you should be a part of this child's life. He did not want to be a part of the child's life. But when they started taking his money, he became part of the child's life. And then he grew to know that this is a part of him and start caring for the child. It was not like a guarantee that was going to happen. Not everybody that happens to. Christopher didn't take to this kid. I believe Christopher, if it was true what the father of Christopher's father, the state trooper, we're just going to call him state trooper. If he really cared about this kid, talking about we made room for the baby, we made him a room, and we got him toys, and we made him as comfortable as can be. Comfortable kicking this kid in the face, comfortable slapping this baby that you don't even know. Because this child said a cussing word. Come on now. I could not be comfortable. If my son brought me a child home, and sometimes they can do that. They be like, Mama, this girl say this is my baby. I'd be like, okay. And the child said cussing word. I'm not going to whoop that child. I'm not going to let him whoop the child or spank the child or hit the child or whatever, because you don't know this child. Maybe the child, regardless if the child said a cussing word or not, it's a baby. So if you would have been there like you supposed to been there, maybe the baby won't be saying cussing words. Shoot, Pooh Bear say cussing words already, and his father's in his life. Ain't nobody gonna slap Pooh Bear. I can tell you what Pooh Bear saying, because he done said it to me, and I said, hey. Pooh Bear say, what the and then he'll look at you. And we be like, hey. And he gets a kick out of it. He gets a kick when he say, what the and he go, the F. And then sometimes he say, what the fudge? What the front door? What the fudge? We be like, hey, stop it. I told my son, it's not funny. He's going to get in front of the pastor. And he's going to say these things. You don't want him to be doing that. It's not only embarrassing, it shows us bad parenting skills. That your house, you're not taking care of your home the right way. You can't let kids just say things like that, because that tells them it's loose in your house. Get a grip on it. He's a baby, but he learned it from you guys. That's the only way he knows that stuff. You letting him watch TV, you're saying things like that, so he says things like that. He's imitating you. So you're mad at the kid because you said go to H-E-double hockey stick. So when he said go to H-E-double hockey stick, now you're mad. You can't do these things in front of kids. They're learning as they're going. They're walking recorders. Anyway, you guys, let's get back on track here. So she says he started coming home with bruises from day one. From the first visit, and it never stopped. She also said that she didn't know that Corey had deceased. So 5 o'clock, they were at the hospital. 5:07, they arrived at the hospital. 5:13 or something. Corey, I don't know what time they arrived at the hospital, but at 5:13, they pronounced Corey deceased at 5:07. 5:13, Christopher left the hospital. At 5:30, the police shows up at Bree's house and tells her 5:30 and tells her her baby is deceased. She don't even believe it. Now remember, Christopher's mom said that they were at her house threatening her other son. Christopher's going to jail. Christopher needs to be locked up. He needs to be charged. He's a murderer. No. You know why? Because Bree and her mother was at the house with the police. Did y'all hear me? The mama was like, no, my youngest son called us when we arrived at the hospital and we were like, where's Christopher? And they was like, your son left. And then she said, my youngest son called and told me that Rebecca, which is Bree's mother, is over here at the house and she's threatening us. The mother made all of that stuff up. Liar, liar, pants on fire. That's what we gonna call the grandmother. Liar, liar. Wanting some sympathy. So when people was like, these grandparents are the best. They love Corey. No, they love Christopher. And somebody said that David, Gregor, state trooper, when leaving the courtroom, and I think I did see this, I didn't see the thumbs up, but he was like, he gave a thumbs up to the judge, shook his head, gave him like, yeah, thank you, whatever, you know. Okay. So everybody's like, yes, we're so happy. He did get aggravated manslaughter. It wasn't just manslaughter. It was aggravated manslaughter, which holds in New Jersey. A lot of people get it wrong. They're like, oh, he gets 30 to life. No, it's 10 to 30. Now, if this judge come on there and just give this man 10 years, I'm going to be really, I'm going to be upset. Because the judge supposed to sentence him in August. We're going to be there. We're going to watch it. We're going to follow it. But they said that Christopher's dad, David, the state trooper, gave the judge a thumbs up as he was leaving the courtroom. Okay? I wanted you guys to know that information because I know Bree is so happy that they found. You know, I thought we was going for murder, but really, I didn't think we was going to get murder. I told you guys that. Some people asked me, SP, what do you think is going to happen? I said, endangerment, yes. Manslaughter, yes. Murder, no. I didn't believe murder because they don't know how this, they don't know how this child passed away. They're trying to say it was between this 4 to 12 hour window. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just going to tell you right now, straight to be honest with you. I believe that them blows with that treadmill on that March day, March the 20th, 21st, whatever it was, I believe that was the culprit. I don't know. People's like, no, because he was walking around, he was fine, he was everything. It could have happened to anybody. Such. I believe that was it. You know, like you can puncture something, and because here's the thing. It could have punctured, but not all the way went through. But that right there was it. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because when he took the baby to the hospital, where's the new bruises at? To the chest. Because his heart in his kidney. No, his liver. I'm sorry. His heart in his liver. Where's the bruises at? Where's the puncture wounds? Where's some bruising? Where's some lacerations? Where's that at? If he brought this kid to the hospital and anything, like, I'm not saying he didn't do something else, but it was just enough. He was killing this child slowly. And I know they said he didn't bite him on the head. Go back and look at the video. He bit that baby on the top of the freaking head. And that's all I got to say. You can't, you know what? I'm looking at it. I'm seeing it. He opened his mouth so wide like it was an apple. And you can see it was vigorous, like it was anger in the father. He was like, and he was holding the kid up by the shoulder, shirt, and arm. He bit that kid. You can't tell me he didn't bite the kid. He bit the kid on top of the head. That man needs to go to jail because he was making sure if he had bruises, he was damaging this kid. This kid was going to be nothing. He probably was even jealous of this child if his father thought this child was going to be more than Christopher. Christopher is a mess up, a F up, whatever you want to call it. So they're like, oh, Corey this and Corey that. Animal behavior. Come on, soldier girl. Animal behavior. He contributed to his own son. Yes, he did. He did that. He was supposed to be found guilty. If anybody think anything different, they just, I don't know. Y'all got problems. I'm just saying. Got problems. For real, for real. For real, for real. This baby was abused. You can't tell me he wasn't. And, I tell you guys all the time, I never want to sit on a juror, a panel and hear all of the details because you don't get to hear all the details. But all of this, that, like sometimes I wish that we had that, let the person, the victim, tell the story to the jurors. Give them 1 hour to say, okay, I met him this way. I met him at a party when I was 16. I ended up getting pregnant. I told him I was pregnant. He said, get an abortion. Tell your whole story from A to Z. And if because we give too much credit to these defendants, these predators. We give them too much. Oh, you don't have to say nothing. And he's never said anything. She said he's never said anything. And don't let me forget now. Don't let me forget that. Guess what? Hold on, y'all mouth gonna open up. Thank you, Lord, thank you. When Christopher left the hospital, he went directly out, leaving town. He didn't stop nowhere. He didn't pick nobody up because his father said that he's gonna call the police. He knew the police was coming to the hospital. That's why he left, right? Okay, you guys got that. But guess what? He retained an attorney in Tennessee. That attorney that he has is a celebrity attorney that is on TV. That's why he was this clown. He retained the attorney on the 3rd On the 3rd. That's why he went out of town. When he got that attorney, that's why he turned around. Or he was going to keep it going. And his father probably told him, well, how did he know that this attorney was in Tennessee or whatever. Tennessee, or he got in touch with the attorney, or his father just told him, I got you an attorney, come on back, blah, 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 da-da-da-da-da. But on the 3rd, he was already represented by an attorney. Hello. And I think that's how they found him. You know what I'm saying? That's how they found him. If he would have kept his phone off or in plane mode, he would have made it back. So what happened? He was like, that doesn't even make... Oh my God. You know, people, you guys don't understand. When you have a job like that, which his father had a job, he knows the ins and the outs. That's why he was like, he was headed back home. Son, I got you an attorney. Don't worry about it. His name is such and such, such and such. Gucci's, or whatever his name is, or whatever. So, of course, he's like, he picked his girlfriend up, or the girl up at the airport, and he's going to drive back home. I'm pretty sure they paid for that. Ain't nobody got money to go jump on a plane ASAP. What do they call it? They call it a red something. When you get a ticket immediately. Those tickets are like thousands of dollars. This girl gonna just say, "Oh, Christopher, where are you at? You in Tennessee? I don't want you been driving. You've been driving for 13, 20 hours straight. So, let me just jump on a plane. I'll be in Tennessee. Pick me up at the airport. Do. She was in the car with him when they got stopped. Anyway, you guys, I did not know that he retained an attorney. See what I'm saying? All of those things are very important to know. And so I'm pretty sure there's some things I've left out or I have not uncovered yet. There's some other things. Like I said, I'm waiting on her to call if she wants to call me. And we have an interview or whatever. That'd be great. If not, that's fine. You know, we've been 100 behind. You know, justice for Corey. We want justice for Cody. We want justice for Tyrese. We want justice for all these kids, all these babies. So this was just something else. So these women are going through a lot. And so what we're finding out, I'm getting ready to get off of here, you guys. So what we're finding out, that CPS, the system for protecting children, failed us again. They failed us again. If they're not putting these kids in a bad foster home, adoption home, they're not really coming out checking when the mother is saying, hey, look, you know. And this is why, you know, I get really angry when a woman say a lie and be like, you know, she doing some stuff to the kid and not getting herself right. You cannot throw stones when you're living in a glass house. You guys understand what I'm saying? And because, trust and believe, if they have something that they can say you're doing, that's all that they will say. They will say it, you know, and you'll be sitting there going, because my son's dad tried to do it. He tried to say I was a bad mother. I said, hold on. First of all, I don't do no drugs. I don't run the streets. I own my home. I make very good money. My kids are in private school. And I was married. So, hello. Okay, you don't own anything. You do got a job, but I mean, you're making minimum wage. You're renting. Y'all getting, government help, assistance. Y'all actually cheating on that to get that because you got your girlfriend living with you guys. Y'all getting, WIC, which is milk and all this other stuff, and then you're getting a check, and she's getting a check, and you're working, and so when you come for me, don't come for me now. Do not come for me. You better have your T's crossed, your I's dotted, because you will go to jail if you're doing anything and you're selling. Hey, this is SP.
Hey, SB family. Yeah, I know you've been catching up with Bree's different videos she has out, but you see where Chris was stealing toys from Corey's grave?
Yes, yes. Well, we don't know if he was. Some toys were missing from the grave. She had a GoFundMe set up, and they paid for the GoFundMe. I guess she paid for her to have a burial next to Corey. If she died, she paid for that with the GoFundMe. And there were some toys placed there with pictures, and they came up missing.
I'm telling you, I put a camera on my daughter's grave because she could put a small camera out there, and they do bother. Because, boy, I'm about to tear up the place. I said,
But
they have things out there.
yeah, she believed it was Christopher because the pictures are gone and some toys are gone. But
Who else to bother it, though? You don't have a lot of brave people that bother that unless it's another baby. Now, they'll go over there and picking up stuff and their parents don't pay them attention. And when I see that, I'm saying, you guys don't let them bother. These are other people's babies. Don't let them bother that.
people don't look at a graveyard as secret anymore, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they'll steal the flowers, let alone a toy and some pictures, and pictures can blow away.
True. But we had one out there. We started calling where my daughter is little Garden of Angels. That's where she's at. But my baby things was coming up missing at another time, right? You guys are gonna laugh. So my baby's dad was out there and he was like, I caught the culprit. I said, are you whooping their foot? He said, Valerie, it's a dog. The dog was over there. They said, does she have a dog when she passed? I say, no. And he would go and he'll take, if a baby don't have something there, he'll go take a stuffed animal over to another baby's grave.
Yeah.
Then he'll come by my car because I'll be sitting there just crying. He'll come up my car and just stand there and just look up at me. CC was trying to get me to catch the dog. I said, that is not my child. But he would keep us women that had kind of formed a little group out there. He would keep us busy because of the stuff he was doing. And they say it's a spirit dog or something, because he see us coming up in there. They tried to catch him as they was funny. The dog was laying up and all fours up in the air. So the guy said, we called the supervisor. We thought we had it. We're gonna say, well, we're gonna put. They say the dog jumped up on all fours, looked at him, and took off. I said, oh my God, this dog was tripping us out. But they say this probably to kind of, help us.
Right.
Because we out there just.
Yep.
He said, this dog's taking y'all attention. That's what it is.
Right.
I, okay. Which he found he left. I don't know where he went. Maybe somebody took him off. Yeah, but that Chris, I don't think it's over either.
Yeah.
I said, he meant to kill that he was planning on that. Because I had been listening I missed the one you just said. I said, what? I said, because I've been watching the ones, and I found it back on track. And I see she's telling the story. That's how she had got on drugs, because she was trying to get somebody to help her. And she started something to try to calm her nerves. I said, I hate you for that. But she still loved that baby. And say, after she knew somebody was doing something wrong to her baby.
Yeah, she knew that. She wasn't. Yeah, a red eye. Thank you, Zena.
Yeah, 100 calls to BPS. She was calling, hey, she just lying. He act like he's so perfect, a coward. And this woman called, hey, help. He's abusing my baby. I need to get him. I would sue the hell out of him.
And you know what? And David, the state trooper, when he was on the stand, when they said, have you seen the treadmill video? David said, no. They said, why not? He said, I did not want to see Corey being abused.
Yeah.
That right there told you everything.
Yeah. And he's a culprit too, because, if y'all a live wire on y'all hands, y'all retarded son that don't care about nobody but himself. You should have told the truth. I mean, I can understand that's your son, but this was an innocent 6-year-old child.
Yep.
And you could say, but that's probably why the dad looked like, hey, you going down, fella. I mean, it's hard to read him. He looks evil.
Yeah.
Now, some tell me that
It ain't. He don't want you to read him. That's why he's sitting there looking like Charlie Brown with no expression on his face. Just.
You give him some names, Charlie Brown. I said this one really.
Well, actually, he looked like what's his name? What's that? Charlie Brown's friend, Linus.
Oh yeah, that's better. His eyes is something you can tell. You can keep him crying. That's them. He has some bags under his eyes like he ain't.
Oh, he gonna get it. He gonna get it. And here's the thing. I don't think this judge, and I see Tina, I see you was calling. Call back in as soon as we get done with this call real quick, and then we're gonna end this. But
Don't give him a lot of time.
I don't think this judge is gonna give him a lot of time. You know, he can get 10 to 30. I think he's gonna give him, because usually when a judge can give you 10 to 30, you get the, like for something like this on a kid, you would get the 30. You gonna get the 30. But I don't think he's gonna get the 30. I think this judge is gonna be like 15, maybe 10. And if he gives him 10, that's a slap in the freaking face.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it would be. Because they hid his rap sheet from Jersey or something, because it was said she was saying on the program with the other baby with James, when I thought James was Curry's kid or something. No,
Right.
Kid like that. But she said no, that they hid his rap sheet. So if she reported the rape, it's not there. But if she reported this boy and hit the baby in the mouth, and the judge didn't allow that in, and they should have.
And they should have. He hit this baby. The baby had already said he done hit him in the face.
Yeah. And I guess he said, well, you probably said, well, that should say, no, there's a reported thing. We're saying.
Yeah. That should have been in there where this baby claimed that he hit him in the face.
Yeah. That's probably why somebody popped him in his mouth.
You know why the judge didn't want that in there? Because the grandfather had said that he seen him. It was an accident. That's why.
That's sad. You know what? If I gotta sit there and don't say nothing, it'll probably be hard, because sit there and think you done killed a baby. I would have to just say, baby, I'll write you, but you were wrong. You were wrong.
You know what? See, I couldn't be on the stand, because what you don't want me to say, as soon as the jury comes in there, I'm gonna say it and be looking like, they be like, order in the court, SP, order in the court, shut up. I'll be like,
I just told Cece that my attorney the other day. I said, I have to tell my story. I said, I'll tell them I'm not no attorney. They say people that represent themselves, they're a fool. I'm not a fool either.
yeah, it's funny how the victim got to get on there and get tore up, and the person that did the thing, they just sit there.
Yeah, that's the bad part.
Yeah.
That's the part. That's it. But hey, he rested, and I hope she gets compensated for everything. I know she'd rather have a relationship.
And you know what I would do? If I was her, I would sue him for wrongful death of my child and make their family pay that money.
That's right. And if he has 100 things, complaints to them, she's telling them, hey, the cop, he listened to her. She went to the police station. The woman went back to there. She called them. No, it's another brew. She's making notation. And you guys just ignored this young lady. And now she's without a child.
Yeah.
You with everything I got.
Exactly.
Nothing. They're going to do something, because she wasn't in the wrong. That's why I said, no, this woman, she did what she was supposed to do. Let's take the drugs out of her. She probably needed something. I thought it would be an alcoholic. I said, but she needed something. She was young. I don't know what type of support system she had. I said, but you probably would have took a mother or a sister to get around here to guide her. This is her first child. She's only 16 or 17. She's not no full-boiled mother. She don't know nothing about that. There ain't no book on raising a child.
Exactly.
A thing that she loved, and she was doing her best.
Right.
And then come into the baby life at age 4, and then you start planning to kill him.
Exactly.
And man, but let me get back to the chat and see what this about. Somebody else got to say.
All righty.
All right, bye bye.
Bye bye. I gave Valerie a ticket 7929792. Tina Powers, call on in, get your ticket, and we're gonna get off of here for today. I wanted to share that stuff with you guys because I know you guys some go and we find more information and we just pull out what we need. We just pull out what we need. We just want the facts. We want to hear what Mom said. I know that Christopher's attorney came on and he spoke after the trial and the verdict was read. He said that they look at it as a win or somewhat. He knew that they were going to get the endangerment because of the treadmill video, and he says, but he didn't get murder, so they look at it as a win because he was facing murder. But they say he's a good attorney. I don't look at him as a good attorney. I look at him as a bullcrapper, like he knows how to finesse people. He always, let the women step first up to the podium anytime that they had a sidebar or whatever. He always saying thank you and smiling and, just a little squatty body little man. He's just a squatty body little man. He's an attorney, but he's a squatty body. Anyway, Tina, you want to call on in? Because she called in real quick. I'm not trying to stay on here, you guys. I'm trying to get on off of here. And let me call her real quick because she called. And I want to make sure I give her time.
Hello?
Hey, you called? What's up?
Yeah, I was going to ask SB, did his license get taken away too from the rental, from his, oh Lord, what do you want to call it? His,
Real estate license?
yes, I was getting ready to say, rental license, but you knew what I meant.
Yeah, something. He was trying to do real estate, and I don't think he did too well on it. But
Well,
because he couldn't be around kids or something, I don't know.
I think he a pedophile.
He probably is.
If he can't be around you, come on now, think about it.
Well, see, that's a piece of the puzzle we don't know. Like something's missing that they.
Allegedly.
Yes.
I think he's a pedophile.
Well, something's missing. Something's missing on his background check because he can't be around kids. She said.
But see, okay, so I was going to piggyback on Miss Val, because I was hearing, some stuff, what Miss Val was saying. I was paying very close attention of what Miss Val was asking. I don't know if you knew the story of little Brianna, whatever her name is.
Uh huh.
I don't mean to say whatever her name is. But her dad and her mom and her uncle was abusing her, and then the people was like doing flowers and everything for the little baby, Brianna, and the family members put up a gate, like a not a gate, but a oh Lord, what do you want to call them? Oh Lord, what do you call them things? Did you have in the backyard? Y'all help me out, please.
You have in the backyard a gate,
A fence.
a fence.
Around the baby's, a place of rest. But I was wondering, can she,
A fence around the babies. What?
okay.
What you saying, Tina? Hey, Pretty K.
Okay, so let me, okay, so the little baby was being, abused, right? I'm talking about another baby, right? So another baby was being abused. And, so the dad and the uncle killed the baby, right? So the people was giving the baby some flowers, right? On her, tombstone, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
The family was so upset about it. They built a fence around the baby's
Grave?
place of rest,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
So
Well, she could, but why would you do that? I mean, they deceased. It's just a grave.
I mean, because the pictures are missing and all. I mean, I just man, this.
But okay, he gone. He's gone. He's in jail. So,
Okay, so the parents can do the same thing,
girl, they better leave that baby alone.
right? But
I'm pretty sure. Trust me, I'm pretty sure they're devastated that their golden boy Christopher Gregor is in prison. They ain't gonna have time to be going to the baby's gravesite talking about, oh, let's take a picture and let's take the. I mean, because at the end of the day, and I know people get mad at me, but at the end of the day, the baby is gone. So,
yeah,
I mean, you're taking pictures and stuff. Yeah, you're defacing a gravesite, but I mean, but for real, the spirit is already with the Lord.
right, right. But my thing is, what judge in their right mind? I'm not gonna curse. I'm not gonna do it. What judge in their right mind is going to give this man custody and then hurting the baby and then turn around and killing the baby? I mean,
You know what? And that's something else because the mother seems like and that's good that you brought that up. The mother seems like oh golly, I got something on my back. She says she holds them responsible.
yes,
She said she hold them responsible because she was telling them and nobody would listen or whatever. But you know, she's not gonna win because at the end of the day, I mean, I would still go try, and I mean, the odds is against her because she is a drug addict. Like, like who is more responsible other than the mom and the dad? You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say that because I'm not being down on her. I'm just, you're more responsible than anybody. I'm more responsible for my kids than anybody else. Why? Because I love them and they're mine.
right,
And yeah, I told you something, and so I see what I'm saying. That's why we be like I can tell the doctor when my son got sick, he had asthma really bad, and they have the insurance I had. You have to get the doctor's okay before you take him to the hospital, and I kept calling the doctor, and the doctor was like, "Wait, make an appointment. Wait, make an appointment." And and I'm getting him breathing treatments. I'm doing it all weekend. Come Monday, the doctor's office is open. He would not let me take the baby to the hospital. Like I wanted to take the baby to the hospital, and he was like, "No, just make an appointment." You know what? I did not make an appointment. You know what I did? I picked my baby up because I'm doing these breathing treatments, but it's not getting better for him.
right.
So you know what I did? F all of what you guys are talking about. I'm taking my baby in to the doctor, and I'm at the doctor. It's right next door to the hospital, so I'm taking my baby in, and they're like, the doctor is busy. I said, I need to see the doctor. My baby is not breathing right. I need to see him now.
Right.
And so the doctor come out and he's like, what's all the emotion? What's all the commotion? And I'm like, Dr. Sanchez, my baby is not breathing good. Cause it was it's now I know as a nurse, I know when they breathe and you can start seeing their ribs because they're that's distress. He can see the ribs. That's labor breathing. He can't breathe. The doctor seen this, and he grabbed my baby, and he says, I'm sorry, meet me at the hospital. And he took my baby down in the tunnel, and he ran with my baby all the way to the hospital. And I'm like, what's going on? Because I didn't think that I had to do that. But I had to do that because my baby would have been dead. So I get over to the hospital, and they have him in critical care and have him on breathing treatments and everything and trying to get the mucus and all that stuff. Well, he had asthma really, really bad. My doctor told me after that, he was like, because here's the thing. I'm more responsible for my child.
That's right.
I have to get, if you're not listening to me, I have to get you to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people in authority with titles and stuff, they don't listen. Even when I was pregnant with my first child, the lady told me, I was hollering and screaming, and she was like, you're just at a 3 centimeter, you're whatever. Well, I can't remember what they call it now. You're dilated to 3, and you're hollering like, it's killing you, and you got to go to a 10. I said, honey, don't even look at me no more. Get my doctor, because you're not listening. This pain, I am high tolerance of pain, so this pain is killing me. Get my doctor. And she was like, oh, you're dramatic, SP. You're dramatic. It's not, you're just a dilated to 3. I said, get my doctor. Don't look at me no more. I can't even talk to you. The doctor come in, and the doctor's like, why are you giving the nurses a problem? And I was like, I'm not giving them a problem, but this is killing me. He gets down there. He's like, let's see what's going on. He gets down there, and he says the baby feet is coming out first.
Oh, wow.
We got to do emergency C-section.
Wow.
And now you guys done drug me up. I don't even know what I'm signing, but I have to get the person that I need to listen to me, because this nurse don't know what the hell she's doing.
Right.
And she didn't. And her not knowing and saying, oops, my bad, my mistake, I'm sorry. It's a I didn't know. I don't care to hear that.
Right.
I'm still responsible for this baby I'm trying to get out, but not on my life.
That's right. That's right. That's what Brianna feels. She had to do something for her baby.
And I'm going to tell you something. Had she not make all those reports or something, she'd be probably in jail.
Yes.
She would be in jail. He was trying to bully her. And I'm going to tell you something. Now, we talked about narcissists or whatever. This is what a narcissist is. This is a narcissist. So when people be telling me about narcissists because, this, that, and the other, and all this other stuff, I don't see that as a narcissist. I see a narcissist when they try to make you take all full control from you, and because when he was like, yeah, I'm gonna just let you know now, we're gonna take off time on your visitation and da 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 da, and because you did this and you did that. Yeah, she was doing some things not accurate, because there's no book or whatever, but she was still doing it, and I appreciate this woman trying to be the mother. And she wasn't a bad mom. It's just she made some bad decisions. But this is what happens when you make bad decisions. Tina, I do got your number on here, 7929791. Valerie, I got your number on here, 7929792.
Hey, SP, did you get the cash app?
I haven't even looked. There's a Cash App, girl?
Yeah, it's a cash app up there, girlfriend.
Okay, we're going to do the Cash App dance, and we're going to get out of here. We're an hour and 23 minutes in.
All right, girlfriend.
I thank you and appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And she sent a Cash App, you guys, and I know she did. So, you guys, let's do the dance with Tina. Thank you.
You're welcome. And don't forget about Pooh Bear Doritos.
I won't forget about Pooh Bear Doritos. Ritos.
Doritos. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right.
Bye-bye.